Hello everyone, today we're setting up the floaty on the ground. It's an excellent hammock tent when suspended at the same time. It's also an excellent and quick to pitch two-person ground tent. We are now demonstrating the TP version of floaty. It still features Thekettl's single arch pole and dual anchor structure. We can start by securing one of the anchor points, or begin with assembling the arch pole. Let's prepare the arch pole and locate the pole hook. If the hook faces this direction, the anchor point will be roughly on the opposite side. Let's go ahead and secure the anchor point first. When securing the anchor, we first loosen the webbing and set it to its loosest position. Secure one of the anchor points. Then, move to the opposite corner, loosen that webbing as well, and secure the second anchor point. Next, we can proceed with inserting the arch pole. The webbing on our pole base is also adjustable. Set it to a moderate length. Once it's attached, we can start clipping the inner tent hooks. These are the inner tent attachment hooks. This is elastic webbing, and it's stretchable. The mesh is also elastic. You can hook everything easily. In case you cannot reach it, you can bend the pole slightly, and it will rebound automatically once released. The inner tent is now mostly set up. At this point, you might notice that it still looks a bit loose. The structure doesn't look taut yet. Next, we'll move on to adjustments. First, tighten the arch pole webbing. Pull the webbing at the pole base. Do the same on the other side. If you're particular about a tight exterior look, you need to pay attention. The webbing at both anchor points also needs to be tightened. Once they're tightened, and you still want the structure even firmer, you can further reinforce the bottom anchor points. Then you'll have a well-tensioned inner tent to completely set up. Next, we'll demonstrate how to install the rainfly. Just like in hammock mode, at the seam between the two color panels, you'll find a small adjustable buckle. First, locate one end of it. There is a matching buckle at the base of the arch pole. Then, on the other side, likewise, find the buckle at the midline intersection. Extend the strap and clip it in, securing the fly sheet. On the inner side of the fly sheet, along the same seam line, there are corresponding Velcro strips. You can quickly and easily attach them to the arch pole. Take the time to attach each one carefully. Throughout the setup process, this is one of the more delicate steps. After finishing the straps, you can stake out the guy-out points on both sides. If you're pitching on the ground, use the adjustable webbing at the anchor ends and keep them loose. After loosening, stake them out along the center lines for initial positioning. zipper off the vestibule. Again, at this stage, if the fly sheet still feels loose, we'll tighten it further later. To achieve a fuller structure, this step is essential. We need to tighten the webbing straps here too. Same on the opposite side. The floaty ground tent is now fully set up. Next, based on terrain and your personal preference, you can fine-tune various details. As long as you keep tightening the form-shaping straps, you'll achieve a firm, well-structured tent. It's that simple. In theory, you only need 2 stakes for the inner tent and 2 for the outer tent. For the entire tent, just 4 ground stakes are needed. That's all it takes to pitch a 2-person to 0.2 meter long, 1.1 meter tall standard ground tent. Moreover, it has a very spacious vestibule, big enough for your child and your gear. It can also be propped up with poles, or simply staked directly to the ground, or secured to nearby trees without any issue. On the opposite side, there's also a vestibule. Its difference from the lighter coloured side is that it runs parallel to the inner tent, maintaining about a 10 cm air gap. Outside this air gap layer, it forms a half cone aligned with the darker section. So it's relatively smaller, but still plenty for cooking, coffee, or relaxing. The space is absolutely sufficient. To give you a clearer view, let's focus on this vestibule side. This is our larger vestibule. Let's loosen it up. Its length is even longer than our cone peak, and this side is a fixed vestibule. Children can stay here, or you can store your luggage. Once this side is propped up, you'll get a rectangular vestibule, which is very spacious. Among 2-person tents of the same weight, in traditional 2-person tents, you won't find this kind of dual vestibule configuration. And the whole tent requires only 4 stakes to complete the setup. Now I will show you how to use our included hammock arch pole to set up a tarp. Since it's already part of your pack weight, we should make full use of it. This is our hammock arch pole. At this position, the pole tip has a special loop for attaching eye lines. When used on the ground, it can absolutely function as a tarp pole. This way, you won't need to use your trekking poles. You'll get a very spacious vestibule. This side can be for kids to enter or for storing luggage. And this side has ample space for cooking, making coffee. This kind of vestibule also provides excellent rain protection.